I know you're tired of being alone, but don't let you being alone cause you to be bored and fall into the traps that the enemy is setting up for you. See, the enemy wants you to backtrack. He wants you to go back to old ways of thinking, and he wants you to discredit the belief that God has put in you about you being who he said you are. Understand whether you have discovered who you are in God's eyes or not. God is in the process of revealing everything to you. See, the reason why you're alone because you entering a season of isolation. Whether you've been in that season of isolation for some time or you're a person that you starting to realize that you're alone, you can't connect with anybody. Listen, we all at some point in our life have to be in a season of isolation in order to connect better with God. Why? Because that is the way that God takes us under his wings and remove all the things that's not supposed to be around us. Listen, I understand it get real lonely. I understand it get real painful, but you got to go through this, because if you knew what was on the other end of you choosing to persevere and fight for your connection with God, then you will understand that those things that you currently have around you aren't needed. And that's why you by yourself, so you connect with yourself, so you connect with God, because God needs you. He needs you to come out that darkness. He wants to give you a better life. He don't want to see you suffering. And I know it's easy for us to mistake God's silence as a way of allowing him and letting us suffer. But what God wants, he removes the things from around you that are causing you harm, whether you know about it or not. He's in rooms that you're not in, and he hears things that you don't hear. Listen, I know it may be lonely. And I know it's a saying, oh, it's lonely at the top. It's never really lonely at the top, and you're not lonely right now because you got God. God put you by yourself right now so you can sit down and get to know who you truly are and not who you think you currently is right now. Because we all start off in a form of not knowing, which is a false identity that the enemy makes us think that we need when it comes to drug addiction, when it comes to people, when it comes to anything that's tied to a form of codependency, that's tied to a form of mental bondage and physical bondage. God's in the process of breaking that. So don't get scared. Don't be afraid of being by yourself, because if you're a person right now who's watching this video and you by yourself, just know, if you choose to see the situation for what it is and don't allow the enemy to control you through your emotions of being lonely and causing you to do things out of boredom, then you will understand how impactful God wants you to be, and he's talking to you through your loneliness. Connect with him. I love y'all. Peace.